isn't the end for us, Eric. We just need to talk. Where are you, Eric?
You've crossed a line that I cannot forgive.
Eric, please, don't say that. Please, don't give up on us.
I can't even look at you, Quinn. I don't think I'll ever be able to look at you again. Zende!
Hey, Granddad.
Well, this is a wonderful surprise.
I might have come sooner if I knew everyone was going to be so happy to see me.
Of course we are. So is this a short visit, or are you here for a while?
To tell you the truth, I'm not sure what the future holds for us right now.
Well, your future here at Forrester is very bright, I can tell you that. Your designs have been wonderful lately.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. Is everything all right, Granddad? I heard there was some excitement at the house. You okay?
Well, my grandchildren are not only talented, but they're quite astute as well.
What's going on?
I just learned something disturbing about my wife. Fact is, I'm not exactly certain about my future either.
There you are.
Just the woman you wanted to see.
Yes, you are.
So, tell me, how'd it go with Rich? Did he ever tell you what was going on?
Well, he found out himself. Apparently, his divorce to Brooke wasn't valid. They're still married.
Well, how does that work? I mean, you filed the papers. Isn't that good news?
For Rich and Brooke, that's great news.
Then why do you look so grim? Unless you made a mistake.
No, it's an easy fix. Listen, this can't be public knowledge, especially around here. But Shauna and Quinn did some really shady stuff to interfere with Rich and Brooke's marriage.
Oh, so Brooke was right.
Brooke never trusted Quinn. But Eric does. He's been standing in her corner from the beginning, and when he learns what she did, it can cause some serious damage in their marriage.
Brooke warned me, but I didn't want to believe it. And now I'm not exactly sure what to think.
You don't have to tell me marriage is complicated, Granddad.
I appreciate your concern, but don't want to burden you with my problems.
And I don't mean to pry. I just hate to see you unhappy.
Well, as much as it hurts to face the truth, it's better than living a lie. I'd hate to think that's what my marriage has become. I just can't ignore what Quinn has done.
Eric, I need to see you. Come home, please. We can get through this. Eric, sweetheart. What are you doing here?
You can't be surprised, Quinn. Feels like you and I have been heading towards this moment for a very long time.
Okay, but Eric is a very understanding person. You know, he's not going to just blame Quinn because she's trying to help her friend.
There are limits, Zoe.
Okay, well, if you told me what Quinn and Shauna did...
Eric told Quinn to leave Brooke alone, to stay out of her marriage to Ridge, but she couldn't. She was determined to split them up.
Yeah, but it didn't work, right? I mean, you just said that the divorce wasn't valid, so...
Once I correct the paperwork, they'll be married.
Right. So then it's all good. You know, you'll fix all the damage and everybody will just go on with their life.
I'm not sure Eric will see it that way. But you're right. You're right. Ridge and Brooke are ready to move on, so I'll get to it.
Will you go do that, Mr. COO? And don't forget, we still have to celebrate later.
Looking forward to it.
Your business is your business. But if you ever need to talk, you know I'm here.
I appreciate your concern, I really do, but I don't want to burden you with my problems. Now, speaking of business, you said you're working on a sketch here. Let's see it.
Yeah, still pretty rough.
Yeah, it is. But it's good. I like how you play against typical silhouettes. It's good. You know, asymmetry is not an easy thing to get a handle on, but you got it. You're doing it very well. Then you're making quite a name for yourself in Paris. Now suddenly you turn up here in LA and say you're not sure of your future. What's going on?
Where's your partner in crime? If you're referring to Shauna, she's not here. You couldn't convince Eric to let her stay this time? You know what, Brooke? Let me make this easy for both of us. If you want to take your victory lap, if you want to stomp around my living room crowing about how you got your precious Ridge back, go ahead. Get it over with. You know, Quinn, things could have gone very different when I was here earlier today, right here in this very room, actually. But instead, you just wanted to insult me and you wanted to rub my face in the fact that Shauna was marrying Ridge. Your bestie, Shauna. She's so sweet and so innocent and so honest. Isn't that what you told me? You would die before you would let me spoil your best friend's big day. But you know what? I didn't have to. Because Ridge did. He's the one who called off the ceremony. I told you that he still loves me and that he always will, and that nobody could come between us ever again. But you didn't listen. That was a big mistake.
I was surprised when I heard you were coming back to LA.
Wait, you knew? How did you find out?
Well, this is my company. Julius finally got me to join him in a round of golf, so he told me.
Julius.
Nicole told him about it. She didn't give him a lot of details, but he asked me to be discreet, so.
I appreciate that. There's still a lot for us to figure out. Regardless of what happens, I'll always love Nicole. Only want the best for her. She's an incredible woman. I respect her, and I'm grateful for everything we've experienced together. The last thing we want is to hurt each other. I know that sounds so ridiculous, but...
No, it doesn't. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like love to me. And nobody said it was going to be easy. Believe me, I know. Oh. I've got a meeting. Look, I can cancel this if you want to talk. This is my company, after all.
Thanks, Granddad, but don't worry. We'll catch up later.
I'm counting on it. See you.
Zoe, hey.
Hey, I heard you wanted to look at our latest designs, and I thought instead of using a mannequin, I could just show you the real thing.
That's very impressive.
This is my punishment for insulting you. Because I didn't buy into your ridiculous, fated love story, I have to sit here and listen to you rant on and on about it. Come on, Brooke, wouldn't you rather rant about something else? Because I know Ridge told you what Shauna did.
With your encouragement.
Yeah. Do you think I'm going to apologize for supporting my friend?
Supporting your friend? This was all about being motivated because of your hatred towards me. My God, Quinn, you risked everything you care about just to get back at me, just to see me suffer. And Rich didn't send that text to Carter, telling him to file those divorce papers. You did. You and Shauna did.
You tried to turn Eric against me. You tried to destroy my marriage before Ridge left you. You wouldn't stop. You kept making threats and accusations, denigrating me, trying to turn my husband against me.
Everything I said to Eric was true. You were trying to come between Ridge and me. You were interfering in our relationship. You were manipulating Ridge. I mean, I could see it. From the moment you moved Shauna into the guest house, I even warned Eric and Ridge about it. I could see everything you were planning, Quinn. But the one thing I didn't see is that you would do something so illegal. Impersonating Ridge? Tricking Carter into filing fraudulent legal papers?
Well, fraudulent? Ridge drew up those divorce papers. He signed them. You signed them. Stop trying to pretend like your marriage was some sort of fairy tale. You two were teetering on the brink for months. Ridge left you. He wanted out. And who could blame him? Everything you put him through, all the misery, all the betrayal.
Stop! You need to take responsibility for this chaos that you've created. You saw that Ridge and I were getting back together, so you decided to do something, and you came up with this crazy stunt with that picture frame. And then you had Shauna lure him off to Vegas, and you were a part of that whole sham of a wedding. I mean, you are hideous. You are a loathsome person. I see that. And pretty soon, Eric and the rest of the family will see it too.
Wow.
Well, hold on, okay? Forrester's new hottest designer deserves the VIP treatment.
Much more effective.
So, what do you think?
Beautiful.
Want to see another?
Another time.
You know, you never really answered my question for you earlier about you and Nicole.
I'd rather not get into it.
Well, if you ever change your mind, I'm not only a world-class runway model, but also a pretty good listener. Okay, mission accomplished. Made you smile. I figured we're gonna get pretty close, working together a lot. And I'm really looking forward to our collaboration.
I think I've been about as patient as I can be, so now I'd like for you to leave.
I'll bet you would.
You've said what you've come here to say, so you can go.
No. You're through interfering in my life, interfering in my relationship. Did you really think that you could tear Ridge away from me? We have such a history. Even Eric warned you about that. He said not to come between us, but you wouldn't listen.
You think you're the only person who can make Ridge happy? You know, I didn't force him to go to Las Vegas.
So you really think your friend Shauna could take him from me? Ridge and we've had some challenges through the years, but we've never grown so far apart that we couldn't find our way back to each other.
Until you split up again. God, I am so sick of people holding up your relationship as some sort of monument to true love. Ridge would have been so much better off with Shauna.
We're still married, Quinn. So your lying and your scheming and your manipulating didn't work. You manipulated Ridge. That is Eric's son. So how do you think Eric would feel if he were to find out what you were doing? Oh, he did find out. Ah. You took his compassion and his forgiveness and his love for granted. Because you know what? Eric does love you, but his loyalty is to his family. It's to me, to Ridge. See that portrait of you up there? Eric put it there. But now, he's going to take it down. Now that he knows everything. And you're going to be removed from his life, from his home, from his family. From all of our lives, Quinn. Forever.